Welcome back, Hive Mind. This is Shalzar with Hive Mind Gaming, coming at you with another Summoner's Glory Eternal Fire video. Today we're going to take a look at summoning. Right now we are doing a rare phantom summoning. Currently we have 4 people helping us. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what it means to use our rare books. Currently we have 12 well, we had 14. We've summoned a couple before we started recording here, so we're gonna go ahead and summon all of these. Now what this means is, this is cool. This is the big summoning book, and as we are summoning them, we have a better chance to pull an SS. SS is the higher level summoner, or the phantom in the game. So the more people that help, which there can be 4 people that helps. As you can see, we throw the little thing on the ground, the pentagram, whatever it is, on the ground, and the more people that help, the better chance of pulling an SS champ. And every single person that helps gets a free gold book, which is the book that's 1 step lower than this big book. So some people sit here all day when they've got nothing else going on and just help other people summon so that they could get free books. And usually the blacksmith is the best place to do it. So I guess that's the, using air quotes, the understood place to go to summon your phantoms. See, as you can see, I mean, there's still that low chance that you're still not going to get it, but I mean, better than not. And the cool part is, yeah, see, like that right there. Ooh, and he's really rare. That's Zeus. Nice. And the cool part is that you can actually set this up with your guild. So when you join a good guild and you got friends playing, you can actually message them. Obviously, you probably won't come to the blacksmith. You guys find an secluded space to go and summon your phantoms. See, now that there's people fighting over the chance to help because they want their free books. So, yeah, so it's interesting. You get so many champions in this game. Ooh, another rare one. Nice. You get so many champions in this game because you need them. You need them to level your champs and get them bigger. Nice. So there's also this crystal shard over here. So there are so many, something I mentioned in one of my other videos, there are so many resources in this game. It's one of the things that I dislike about the game. There are so many different resources. I guess you kind of have to, because of all of the champions that you actually, or all the actually things that you can do in this game. I guess you have to have that many resources. But this is just another resource in the game, and once you get to 300, it gives you an actual crystal that you can buy with other SS champions that you can buy with that crystal. So, and you only get those shards when you get an SS champion. So, all right, so that's our last one. So we do have other summoning books over here, which we'll probably do as well. Let's go ahead and move out of the center so that they know that we're done. And so when we actually go in here, one of the things that I dislike, so anytime that you summon the epic summoning books, you automatically will summon 6 at a time. Automatically. You get 6 S or SS Phantoms. When you use the gold summoning books, you get a single one, but you can do them 6 at a time if you've got 6 at a time. So like for instance here, I've got 56, so I can summon them 1 at a time, or I can go here and summon 6 at a time. And then it shows me what I get. And the highest I can get here is an S. So it says times 50, so I can do, if I hit that again, since I did 6 at a time last time, it will give me 6 more. It will continuously do 6 at a time until I run out. All right, so one of the other books that you get is the bronze summoning book. Now, what that gives you is fragments. So if you've been in any other game like, let's see, Raid Shadow Legends has a fragment system. I think stuff like, what's the Marvel Strike? That one is a fragment collector. So basically that's what the bronze summoning book is. It's basically a fragment collector. So when you actually go into your phantoms and you go all the way down to the bottom, this is the only thing that I don't like when you get so many champions. There we go. All right, so you basically at the very bottom, it shows you all the fragments that you've collected. And it will only show the ones on here that you have. So you're not going to see any that say like 0 out of 60, that kind of thing, because that would just be more clutter. So it only pops on here when you actually get a fragment for them. So, which is kind of neat. So that's basically summoning in a nutshell. So here we are helping someone else out. So we just got a book, a gold book for helping her. It's important to note that there is 3 rarities for every champion. Now, there is a couple exceptions. There are a couple of champions that there is only 1 rarity for them, but that's few and far between. But for the most part, when you go into the grimoire to show you what each champion is, it will show you each one that you have unlocked, that you got. So if you actually use like this guy, if I use this guy to feed one of the other to level up someone else, it will still show that I unlocked him, that I at one point owned him. So as you can see, there are 3 types here. So SS is going to be your rare, uncommon is going to be your S, and common is going to be your A. So each one are exactly the same. The difference is their stats are going to be slightly better the higher their rarity. So if you look at this ability, summons a magical black raven that attacks 3 enemies and deals 100% magical damage, reduces their speed by 20% for 2 turns. And then if you level it, it's 110, 120, 130. If you look at his raven, it's the exact same thing. And this is the exact same thing. The only thing that's different is their actual stats, like their HP, their magic attack, physical attack, physical defense, magic defense, and all their the secondary stats should be all the same, which is like 5% for crit rate, and everything else is 0. So literally the only thing that's different is that. So if you really like this champion, but all you got is the S version of him, play with him. Who cares? You can the cool thing is, there is a very, very cool thing about this game that I love. So if you get the S version of him, and you level him up and you're playing with him because, hey, he's cool, he makes a good addition to your team, not a big deal. If you pull the SS version of him, you just come over to the sacrifice button, you go to the experience transfer, you put your S version here and your SS version here, and it transfers all of the XP from one to the other. That's how I got these two leveled up, because these two were my two tanks and DPS, and when I got these two, I'm like, well, I'd rather have those two as my mains. So I transferred their experience to these two. So yeah, I mean, that's basically how that works, and it's awesome, because if you find a champion that you really like and you only have the S version of it, then you accidentally pull the SS version of it, it's not a problem. You don't have to go through all the painstaking of leveling that champion. You can just transfer the experience from one champion to the other. And there's also the thing is, if you accidentally level someone that you're not wanting to level, then you, again, just transfer it over. Now, it does cost 50 gems, but as you can see, I spent every bit of my gems yesterday. Every single one of them I spent yesterday. And I'm already back up to 2,800. So as you can tell, if you're doing your dailies, if you're doing all the stuff that you should be doing, then you'll be gaining enough gems to where that won't matter to transfer XP every now and then. So, just a thought. Just throwing that out there so that don't feel that if you don't have the SS version, you can't play with the champion. Not true at all. So, if you find a champion that you really like and it's not the SS version, play with it. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you like what you've seen and you want to see more, hit the like button and join the Hive by hitting the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.